know if you are aware, outside of the Carolinas, you guys are all kind of rock stars. NSA Carolinas is very well known across the country as being one of those fantastic chapters of NSA who's kicking down doors, taking names, growing exponentially, offering really great programming to their members. So I don't know. I know Kevin's not one to put, and Mike aren't one to kind of go out there and say, look at me, look how great. But I am going to take the opportunity to say, Mike and Kevin are doing it right. And they're doing a great job for NSA Carolinas from certainly from my perspective. I can't imagine it wouldn't be from your perspective. So I want to say thank you to Kevin for doing such an awesome job. And Mike, I know he's been on the road recently, but you guys are rocking it out there on the East Coast. So well done. Yeah, I wanted to just talk with you a little bit about NSA, about the National Speakers Association, or what you might term as national, the big mothership, whatever you want to call it. I've been with NSA for a year, as Kevin mentioned. I do a lot of work with chapters. I do a lot of work with onboarding new members, member experience, and then I keep finding myself in other little pockets of work unexpectedly that I'm in charge of. So it's been a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed being here. But NSA is about empowering professional speakers to thrive and influence. So we do that in 4 ways, and I'm going to share my screen here and get the eyelash out of my eyeball. If you couldn't tell, I'm not a professional speaker, so I do say things like get eyelashes out of my eyeball because that's how I roll. Okay, so how do we do that exactly? We have four key areas that NSA National supports for our members. Their community, content, connections, and credentials. I'm going to touch on each of those ever so briefly today so that you can get on to your next topic of becoming a TEDx speaker, because that sounds really cool. So community. You are part of NSA Carolinas. You know how important community can be that you've shared with your other fellow members in the Carolinas. Those connections, those opportunities to talk and learn from your peers are one of the #1 most cited valuable benefits of NSA Carolinas, I would imagine, but also NSA National. So one of the ways we do that is through our many community groups that we have. Some of them are open to anybody who wants to join. All of those volunteer run groups don't require NSA membership. We do have some, such as like our chapter leaders group, for example, our CPAE or CSP groups that do require some membership, but these groups are meant to help connect you with other people who are focused in those particular speaking areas that might be of interest to you. You can find any of these on our website. We have them all listed with the links directly to them, rather than trying to struggle through the Facebook search function and trying to find the particular group. So those are on our website, but feel free to go out and connect with any of those groups in the interest area that might be relevant to you. Another great way to build community and get some really awesome content is at our annual Influence Conference. Now this is coming up. Kevin, what's the drive time from Carolinas to Orlando? Do you know?
Whew. The way people,
it
depends, but I would say we're looking probably solid 10.
Yeah. 10? Okay, 10 hours.
Yeah, I'm flying.
I was like, that's a toss-up of a fly or a drive, but Influence is coming up, Orlando, Florida, July 15th through the 17th. It's going to be at the Rose and Shingle Creek Hotel, which is completely sold out. Those of you who are on camera, how many of you are going to join us? I know Kevin's going to be there. Oh, Larry's going to be there. Brandon, I look forward to meeting you. I will be there running around in this blue shirt that says NSA on it. So I won't, along with all of my other colleagues. But if you haven't yet signed up, we do still have like 50 tickets available. I didn't look this morning, but that's what it was earlier yesterday or something like that. So we do still have openings. But it's been incredible, the response we've gotten to our events lately. We had a budget goal of 800 Influence attendees, and we've exceeded that. So it's going to be a great celebration. It's our 50th anniversary. This is the premier event for professional speakers in the country. We have over, not just in the country, I should say, but internationally, we have over 100 international attendees who are going to be joining us at this event as well. So that's like 10% of our total attendees. It's going to be awesome. If you haven't yet signed up, as I mentioned, we have some tickets available still. The other thing I want to just let you know, it's not on this screenshot, but you can see it on our website. If you're not yet a member of NSA National, you do have an opportunity to join and get the Influence ticket and the CPAE banquet ticket. That's on Monday night. That's going to be a big celebration for a special bundled discount of $2,020. Now that price does go up on July 1st. So today we've got, what, 10 days left or something like that. Today's 20th. If you're interested in that, let me know. Kevin, what's your number one takeaway from attending Influence?
I've attended several, and my top, I have always several. I have a whole notepad full, but hands down, one of the things that I always benefit from is just watching the technique and delivery style of other professional speakers at a level worthy of being on that stage.
Awesome.
I've learned so much watching other speakers and studying their style. And then beyond that, it's the content, the community.
Yeah, awesome. So Influence is, as Kevin mentioned, it's a number of main stage, big, everybody's in the room presentations, and then we also have breakouts throughout the 3 days of the conference. I can't give any secrets about our opening keynote, other than I'm just going to say you have to be there. That's all. You have to be there. So, and after you'll be like, oh, that's why you said that. I'm like, yes, that was how magical it was. Any questions about Influence? Those of you who are kind of thinking about coming, haven't signed up yet, is there anything I can help you understand about that, or any questions you have for me or Kevin? The other thing I want to mention too, if it is your first time, we do have what's called our ambassador program available, where you are paired with a seasoned NSA member to help guide you through the conference and kind of be your, novice expert guide while you go through, answer any questions that you might have, help get you to the right sessions, that sort of thing. So if you are a first-time attendee, that link's on our website. I'll have my contact information up later as well, and you can email me if you want to sign up for that. Those of you who have been before, like Kevin, who I'm shouting at you, Kevin, when you're off camera, you can sign up as an ambassador to be there for a first-time attendee. So it's a really great program. It used to be called the Buddy Program, if you're familiar with that term. We've changed name to Ambassador Program. So you probably have something similar at Carolinas, but it's a really great, awesome thing to get involved in. Okay, content. Speaking of Influence, if you're unfamiliar with our Digital Vault, this is the premier learning management system for professional speakers. We have over 400 resources in the Digital Vault. Includes contract templates, past $1 million speaker group, event recordings. As I mentioned, Influence is in there. Our Thrive Winter Workshop recordings are in there. A lot of other how-to videos, all of our past webinar series, all of that is there and available for NSA members to use to build their business and be better speakers. The other thing we do, other than community content, is also help you build connections with other businesses that would be helpful to you in your professional speaking, coaching, emceeing, facilitating business. One of our number one kind of nice add-ons is Zoom. Kevin and I were just talking about this before you jumped on, but our Zoom license that we have through NSA, we've negotiated a fantastic rate on it that they actually don't even offer on their website. But for $395 a year, you get a webinar license for up to 500 attendees. I think their base license is like 100. Meetings for up to 500, and probably the other largest advantage to this license is unlimited cloud recording. I don't even think they sell that on the website. So all of that is included for $395 each year for NSA members. Kevin, I tried to browse your website this morning. I assume you have an e-speakers directory on your site. Awesome. Okay, so you probably are all familiar with this, but When you are a member of NSA, you also get added to NSA's member directory that's linked off of our website. You do get the free e-speakers basic account. I would guess you have one through Carolinas already. So similar inclusion in the NSA directory. Up in the top right of our website in the corner there, there's a link that says find a speaker, and this is exactly where it goes. So I'm not going to say anything more about that. I am going to move on to our foundation. If you are unfamiliar with the NSA Foundation, they are a 501c3 organization, so they are a nonprofit charitable organization. They are funded off of the fundraisers they do, the donations that they receive, and interest from their investments that they have. They exist to help NSA members in their time of need. I think Carolinas has been spared from some major disasters lately, but Florida, your neighbor to the south, has certainly had a few different natural disaster events where the foundation has been able to participate. So those are $1,000 immediate assistance grants that are available exclusively to NSA members who are in those kind of situations. We also have the Professional Speakers Benefit Fund, which helps speakers when they have unexpected loss of income, such as like due to illness, some other catastrophic event or loss. In addition to helping our speaker members, they also have a student scholarship. They do select so if you have a offspring, or doesn't have to be an offspring, just someone you know who's going to be in college, in junior or senior level college. They also have student scholarships that are up to 8 in the amount of $5,000 a year for full-time students at universities, four-year universities. So that's a really great program. They're actually in the middle of selections right now, so hopefully we'll know who those are soon. Two more that they do is the Art Berg Fund that helps fund another nonprofit entity's technology needs. Those are nominated by members, organizations that members participate in. And then they also do community grants up to $10,000 that they select in the city that Influence is going to be in every year. So that's another great benefit that they offer. On our page, under our member benefits or our partners, are a number of companies that are available for you to browse to help connect you to other businesses that help support what you do every day. So those might be public relations companies, those might be CRM companies. We have a liability insurance company on there. We also have a great partnership with Constant Contact. Take a look at all of those. See if there's something like you're looking for a new CRM. Browse through those partners that we have that other NSA members have worked through and worked with to see what might be a good fit for you. Lastly, our credentials. We have our CSP program, which is our NSA's designation. Kevin is one of our newest CSP recipients. Congratulations, Kevin. Only about 17% of NSA members worldwide have earned this designation. So Kevin will be honored at Influence this year, along with his other CSP recipients for 2023. So congratulations on that. Our other two credentials that I don't have a slide for, but our CPAE, our Hall of Fame award, and then our Cabot award as well, all those people will be recognized at Influence this year. I will include these slides to you. Just a list of requirements are also on our website, but our CSP applications will be opening in September. So if it's something you've been thinking about, I'm sure Kevin would be happy to give you some information on the program. I would be happy to help you with it as well. Takes about 5 years, I would say, to get all of this together, maybe up to 10, depending on how many speaking engagements you have. But it is definitely something that you want to preload into your business plan and start working on well in advance, rather than getting to, okay, I think I'm ready, and then trying to get everything together. So that's my piece of advice for you on that program. Okay, couple things I just wanted to point out for you. Meet Andrew. Andrew just signed up with NSA. So he's a new member. Through his exclusive benefits with NSA, he has signed up for Speaker Flow and saved $100 on that subscription. He also decided to buy Zoom, which, as I mentioned, you can't even buy that Zoom license on Zoom's website, but we've approximated the savings at about $2,600 for our Zoom license versus what you could buy directly on Zoom's site. He's also subscribed to Association Execs, saved about $500 there. And I know this from personal experience, took his family to Disney World. And because he bought the tickets through our Tickets at Work program, saved about $350 there as well. So Andrew, through using these other benefits, saved about $3,500. Now there's a conversation to be had about savings versus value, right? And these are nice little perks. These are nice savings. But as we mentioned earlier, the real value of NSA membership is in the connections in the community that you build. One fully and well implemented idea that you learn from another speaker will easily pay for your membership in NSA Carolinas or NSA National. So while these are nice little add-ons, it's really about the community. Here's a kicker. This is Sammy, another new member. Now she's joined NSA. She earned a 7% reward back to her chapter NSA Carolinas. She also signed up for Influence, earned a 10% reward back to her chapter, and decided she was ready to apply for her CSP, earning another 10% of that total application fee back to NSA Carolinas. So Sammy, by joining and participating in these programs with National, earned a reward for her chapter of about $250. Those are paid quarterly back to the chapter. And the way that you do that is when you are on your My NSA account, that's my.nsaspeaker.org, you just select your primary chapter. It's the second menu item on the left-hand side. Select NSA Carolinas. That's all you need to do. Any purchase, membership, renewal, registration credits back to your primary chapter. That's all. That's my 15-minute version. What questions can I answer for you? I have not looked at the chat, so if there is something there, I'm happy to answer any of
We can
them.
also collect some questions too from folks and send them to you if they have any immediate thoughts or questions. Miranda's great, y'all. She works at the national level, so we're a chapter that exists because of National, and she's wonderful. If you have any questions, you can reach out to her directly as well. Miranda, can you maybe put your email? Would you be open to putting your email?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. It's on the screen as well, but I'll drop it in the chat here. That's my chapters one, but you can also reach me here.
Excellent. Any questions for Miranda real quick? Comments or jokes?
Dad jokes especially.
Miranda, question. So I will be attending Influence for the first time, Bill Mangum here. And I noticed that we were able to sign up for first-time attendees. Looking forward to that, sort of hand-holding us through the process. But I've also just recognized, I'm very pleased with the way that NSA is reaching out to first-timers and that whole education process that is along beside the vault. I have to be honest with you, I really didn't know how intentional you all were with that and how much information is available to us. So I would encourage you just for newcomers to continue to flood us with those opportunities so that when we get to Influence, we're not overwhelmed and having no idea where to run to.
Yeah, awesome. No, thank you for that feedback. When did you, so you're going to Influence for the first time? Did you just join as a member as well?
Yes, I joined NSA of the Carolinas last fall. And I've attended a handful of meetings, and through that, I have been encouraged to participate on the national level. So I've signed up, rooms booked, and looking forward to quite a stellar getaway.
Awesome. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you there. You will find me at the first timers reception, which is Saturday. I don't know the time. I'm sure it's in your email. But yeah, I look forward to connecting with you and our other new members who might be joining us. If anybody has any questions, you know where to find me.
Good.
Awesome. Peace out, guys.
Get up from Miranda, y'all.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. All righty.